Hi folks, Trisha Curtis, CEO of Petronerds and host of the Petronerds podcast. It is earnings season. We're hearing stuff from Shell and Total about windfall taxes in the UK. But today is October 27, 2022, and we actually had the International Energy Agency report come out last night. That is a walloping whopper. I don't even know if it's worth having a podcast on because the stuff out of it is just so ludicrous. So basically they say this is a global energy crisis, the first global energy crisis, and then they say that it's not about clean energy, right? They actually say that in this report that came out late last night, they say that there's a mistaken idea that this is somehow a clean energy crisis. This is simply not true. The world is struggling with too little clean energy, not too much. Faster clean energy transitions would have helped to moderate the impact of this crisis, and they represent the best way out of it. When people misleadingly blame climate and clean energy for today's crisis, what they are doing, whether they mean it or not, is shifting attention away from the real cause, Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And I hate to, be the devil, the bearer of bad news here, but Fatih Birol and International Energy Agency, we saw price spikes in electricity in the UK and across the world last fall. You can actually look at UK electricity prices and gas prices and see when they started spiking. And that was last fall, well before the invasion of the war in Ukraine, because of the massive renewables, hydro, wind, and solar that were in the grid, and they didn't have enough wind, and they didn't have enough sun, and they didn't have enough rain. And so it was all exacerbated from the previous winter where they drew down on gas. So this is not just one problem. This is a multifold problem and not enough energy solutions and not enough investment in the stuff that they don't like, the hydrocarbons, the coal, the natural gas, and the crude oil that has exacerbated this problem. With that, I'm going to leave you guys for some food for thought. I just recorded an episode with Nickel Road Operating with the co-president, Andrew Haney. Fantastic podcast, another midterm podcast. We're talking about Colorado and production. Really great. GDP print was up today, which means the Biden administration is having a pickle with oil prices because oil prices were looking at around $89 WTI. Talk to you soon, folks. Bye.